Hey YouTube, it's Erica. Today I'm coming from you, or to you, from my spare bedroom, actually on the floor because it just seemed comfortable. This week is, I think, going into week 3. I started Purees last week, early last week. That's been really good. It's been going really good. I haven't had any issues. I haven't had any adverse reactions or anything. I've been keeping foods down. I'll probably pop in some photos at the end of this video of things I've eaten over the last week. I haven't been experimenting too much, but at the same time I've been trying to add things here and there to give myself a little variety. The one thing that I really enjoy is cottage cheese, which I enjoyed before, and I haven't had any issues, and I'm really happy about that because it is my favorite. I do wish I could have it with some toast though. That was my favorite way to eat it pre-surgery. So last week I actually dealt with some serious constipation. Sorry, my leg is falling asleep. I was constipated for 2 days, and I know that's not terrible compared to what most people deal with. It was actually relatively short compared to what I've seen, people being constipated for 2 weeks. There's no way I could have dealt with that for 2 weeks. It was terrible. I still am having issues, not as bad last week. It was pretty horrible. I won't get very graphic, but I ended up taking milk and magnesia per my doctor. That got my stomach going, but the problem was before I took milk and magnesia was getting it out. And that was a process, and it was very painful. I've been better, but I still am noticing that my weight loss is slowing down, and I think it is, sorry, I keep moving. I think it is because the constipation. I still have it in the mornings. I'm not really going all that much, and I think that's part of the problem. We're on a very high protein diet and limited everything else, so that's why. I have incorporated fruits into my diet, which I think will eventually help, but I'm not getting a lot. I've incorporated avocado and banana and strawberry. I have had zucchini, but I'm talking minuscule, 2 pieces of round zucchini, and that's only eaten after I finish my protein. Or I had 2 small strawberries today with cottage cheese, but one was eaten prior to even starting breakfast, just so I could test the strawberry to see if it was something I could hold down. And then the second one happened after I'd finished the cottage cheese. I'm hoping that having and adding more fruits and hopefully vegetables to my diet will help get things moving. I really don't want to have to be on Miralax or anything long term. I haven't taken anything yet like that, but I don't want to start, if that makes any sense. Everything's been really good. I've been slowly building back up to physical activity. It's slow, really slow. Prior to surgery, I was doing 4-mile hikes multiple times a week. I even did an 8-mile hike, no issue. I mean, I was tired because I was way bigger, but it seems like any kind of physical activity puts me I'm out of breath very easily. My legs feel weaker, and I think that's just from taking so much time off from physical activity after surgery. So it's all a matter of building back up, that cardio, building that up, and building up those leg muscles again. And I'm hoping that that will eventually start happening. And it sucks because I'm a really impatient person. I just want it to happen now. So I'm hoping over this week, specifically before next Tuesday, that I can start really focusing on that and getting more physical activity in. Speaking of next Tuesday I go back to work. I will have had a month off, and I'm not excited about it, to be honest. But that's a whole other story. I did have my post-op appointment on Monday, and on their scale, officially, I've lost 25 pounds it's like 2.5 weeks. So that's really good. He said my incisions are healing really well. Basically, I have done really good so far, and it was a very quick appointment. He was very happy and pleased with my results, and he said he'll see me in 2 months. So that was all that. I think next week is when I start to head into the soft food stage. I'm kind of excited about it because I want more variety, and I'm kind of craving more like normal human food instead of puree. Don't get me wrong, the puree has been awesome. Like, when you go from liquid to puree, it is world opening. But I've been on it a week now, and I'm ready to move forward. I'm anxiously waiting for that 3-month mark, because on my particular plan, I can't have tomatoes, and I grow tomatoes, 1. 2, I love tomatoes. I love salsa, I love pasta sauce, and everything that I want to eat seems to be tomato based. So soup, salsa, hot sauce, which I can't have for 3 months. The ricotta bake, which I was looking forward to for months prior to surgery. Months. So if you don't know about the ricotta bake, it's ricotta, mozzarella, you make like a bake thing, and it's got tomato sauce on it, and it's supposed to be delicious, and I can't have it because it has marinara sauce, which is tomatoes. So I'm hoping this next 3 months pass by, because excuse me, because I really want some tomatoes. I have been dealing with being tired, and I don't know if that's just from lack of activity or because I'm not getting a lot of nutrients or what, but it's tiring, and I'm not sure when I'll be more like awake and when I'll be more awake and more just lively, I guess. NSV, I guess you could say, is I'm starting to, like, I have a bone here. This is interesting, and this is interesting. Like, I've never had that. The collarbones are coming in really, like, crazily. I had to move my Fitbit wrist thing up. I gotta do it again, I think, because it's kind of loose. I put it like really far up. Yeah, I will add in a video of my incisions at the end of this also. So I think that's all I have to say. Week 2 has been pretty good, minus the constipation and the tired feeling. Other than that, I'm feeling good, and yeah, we'll see what week 3 brings. I'm hoping week 3 brings more like awareness in my like head and less tiredness and more energy. So anyways, I hope you all have a great week and speak soon. Bye-bye. So this is incision 1. This is at the top of my stomach. Let's see if I can step back. Incision 1. The glue has not come off yet. It's flaking, but it's taking its time, and that's fine. Incision 2 is right here, right at the fold, like hangy part, and that one is doing really well. The glue came off. Incision 3 is underneath the fold. It's a little darker than the other one because I think it's under the fold. The glue came off of that one too. Incision 4, the glue came off of this one, and it's doing really well. Incision 5, the glue hasn't come off. It's starting to lift. It's got a little bit of bruising still because this is where he cut the muscle. And then incision, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sorry. 6 is like right above my belly button, if you can see. This one actually popped off today, and I think it was because my pants kind of rubbed it off. I was wearing jeans earlier. But that is where we're